chaos, clutch plays.
He never lets it die.
Chat moves like thunder. When the title flips the board, every run is a dare, every win is a roar.
He wears the storm like a crown, turns the fear into flame.
Level up, Brian.
Say the name.
Level up, Brian. Level up, Brian. He turns the night alive. Level up, Brian. Level up, Brian.
Every game feels like fire.
Variety King.
Variety King.
We fall in to the pulse of his dream. One minute he's laughing,
Next minute he's locked in deep.
boss fight, wild jump scare.
Then he's making the whole chat scream.
From cozy to chaos he can wear.
Wear every mask,
No script, no cheap costume.
just a heart built to last.
And when the room gets heavy, he cuts through the smoke.
With a wink, with the comeback, with the perfect dark joke.
The banner keeps rising.
The whole feed starts to glow.
Level up, Brian. We know.
Level up, Brian. Level up, Brian.
He turns the night alive.
Level up, Brian. Level up, Brian. Every game feels like fire.
Variety King.
Variety King.
We fall in to the pulse of his dream.
If the path gets colder,
We'll still be here.
if the screen goes black,
We still cheer. Different game, same soul.
same bright strike.
Level up, Brian.
On the night. Level up, Brian. Level up, Brian.
He turns the night alive.
Level up, Brian. Level up, Brian. Every game feels like fire.
Variety King.
Variety King.
We fall in to the pulse of his dream.
Level up, Brian.
Level up, Brian.
We'll sing it back again and again.
He boots in after midnight. Black screen, red grin. A different world each evening.
And we all dive in.
One day he's in the ruins.
Next day he's in the sky.
Cards, chaos, clutch plays.
He never lets it die.
Chat moves like thunder. When the title flips the board, every run is a dare, every win is a roar.
He wears the storm like a crown, turns the fear into flame.
Level up, Brian.
Say the name. Level up, Brian. Level up, Brian.
He turns the night alive.
Level up, Brian. Level up, Brian. Every game feels like fire.
Variety King.
Variety King.
We fall in to the pulse of his dream. One minute he's laughing,
Next minute he's locked in deep.
boss fight, wild jump scare.
Then he's making the whole chat scream.
From cozy to chaos he can wear.
Wear every mask,
No script, no cheap costume.
Just a heart built to last.
And when the room gets heavy, he cuts through the smoke.
With a wink, with a comeback, with the perfect dark joke.
The banner keeps rising.
The whole feed starts to glow.
Level up, Brian. We know.
Level up, Brian. Level up, Brian.
He turns the night alive.
Level up, Brian. Level up, Brian. Every game feels like fire.
Variety King.
Variety King.
We fall in to the pulse of his dream.
If the path gets colder,
We'll still be here.
if the screen goes black,
We still cheer. Different game, same soul.
Okay, don't know what happened there. Well, my encoder's taking a big, come on, encoder, come on, sort yourself out. There we go. Right, welcome everyone to Hearts of Iron 4. Pretty much a World War II game where you take control of a nation. Yes. But before I get into it, I do want to get a few things off my chest, quite a lot. One being, I know that, streaming is a hard game, it really is, it's literally, some games you have a good time, some days you have those bad times and everything like that, and it's honestly constant with me. Some games are good, some games are bad, so I wouldn't say I'm changing the channel, because I'm not, because I like the way the channel looks. The PugTuber thing I may put on the back burner, I don't know yet. I did think about going back to webcam, but honestly can't be bothered with that. If I was to pick a way to stream and everything like that, I would go with like this, where you bare minimum on the screen, bare minimum. But then again, I'm like peeling on the chest, it's driving me nuts. So I could add some stuff and everything like that, that's fine, but honestly, it's something that I'm thinking about. But honestly, it's literally, especially on some other platforms that stream, like the viewership is like honestly terrible. But you know what? I'm not ever gonna let that get to me, ever. I mean, I'll say that things aren't good, because, as I've said many times, one key to a successful channel is to literally have a really good community. And don't get me wrong, my community's good, but I say they always got their own thing going on and everything like that, so I never want to bother them. Wow, why am I peeing so much today? Yeah, that's one thing. So I may still keep the avatar, like not on stream, but maybe with some other stuff, but that's that part, that's something that I'm going to be thinking about over the next couple of weeks. And I say weeks and not days, because half the time I normally start thinking about stuff during the day, over a couple of days, change it, and then realise, it didn't work. So, it's a ow. Oh. But so that's one thing. gameplay wise for the channels are quite simply. I know that I'm up to Final Fantasy 9. I will get back onto that maybe this week. You know. Yeah, definitely will get back up to it this week, and you know, like I say, there's so many games I want to get done. There's so many games that are coming out that I'm going to play. Yeah, so you know, there's that. Yeah, so honestly, this may be how the channel looks. I may add some stuff, you know, and everything like that, you know, but I never know. But right, Hearts of Iron 4. If you don't know this game, as I said, it's a World War II simulation game where you take control of a nation and you're literally running that nation. And I was doing a German campaign. Unfortunately, when I went to war, it looked like things were good. You know, things were going well for me, but lo and behold, it completely turned on its butt and just like, yeah, didn't really go that well. So this time I'm gonna delete that, and I'm just gonna take my time. You know, I think the problem that I'm having is my templates for all my armies and everything like that. I think that's the major problem I've got at the moment. My defensive one was holding back Poland, you know. It was really holding back, but yeah, it might, honestly, I need to think logically on stuff that I need to build, like factories and everything like that, as well as making templates that are strong, but also cheap, you know, to build. So definitely something to look into there. So you know how to do it. Right. Let's pause. Because we've got a lot of stuff to go through up here before I even think about unpausing. So the first things first is research. So what we got here? Heavy weapons company, manpower. So alright, we'll go with that first. That'll be our first one, and we want it to be made by that. Next, do I want any of this yet? Not yet. Tanks. I could get the armor. You know what? I'm gonna get that, and I'm actually gonna say, all light tanks, all medium tanks, infantry design tanks. Next, artillery. I could. I could get. No, you know what? We'll go straight to here. But one thing I want to get is start getting that. And also here I want to get this, because this road here, right, if you get that, that's increased by 8% of research speed. So that's what we're going to do. That's what I'm going to do. Boom, done. Next we have some free civilian factories. What I want to do is just build infrastructure on these two first, because why? They have a dam, which means that, as you see, it increases the construction speed as well as available resources. So military factories, I don't know what kind of templates we got these, but the one thing I am going to do is create a variant, because if I create a variant like this, it gives me 6.1 soft attack. I'm changing that. Support equipment, you know what? Yeah, we'll go with that. Any artillery? We'll go there. I don't see. Alright, that's already got one, that's good. Do a variant on the trucks. Save that. Now, of course, we're not making any trains. We're not making any anti-air yet. I will do. We're at medium-based aircraft. Where are we? Basic, medium aircraft. That's one. We'll create a variant. Boom. Right, so first thing I'm going to do is literally of course I can't really do anything here. Honestly, I'm just going to build them like this. Honestly, this is the first thing. Just put all your like that. When they're built, they'll build, and you don't have to worry about them. And then what you want to do is just do this. That's anything that you created a variant, just change like that, because that will basically. Where the bloody hell is that? Okay, so what that does when you create a variant or use one of these companies, they lose a bit of production because they got to learn how to make these new machines. But we do have 8. If I go 3, 4, okay, that's good. And then we don't have any tires. We can just go like that. Add 2 more there. Right, good. That's good. Missing equipment, naval bombers. Okay, we'll sort that out. So let's go to our nation focus. We want this one. I am going to try going through historically. So what's missing? Transport planes and naval bombers. Right, okay. No. Let's create a variant. And I want... Does that give me any bonuses? That'll do. So I can just see everything. That's a inter-war close air support. Okay, you'll do. Why did you steal my phone? You will, Chris. Why are you being such an idiot? Why did you steal my phone? Well, see, this is what I got sometimes put up with. Just, yeah. Honestly, I don't even know you. Right, where was I? What was I making? Naval bombers, wasn't it? Naval designing. Yeah, that'll work. Save that. Right, so apparently we're not making that. Which one was it? It was that one, wasn't it? Yeah. Do that, and we'll get some naval bombers. Oh, done. Now, go like that. So if I take 2 off here, there we go. At least then we're making it. But the major point that we don't have enough rubber. So we are going to trade. Then we're going to trade with that. Yeah. Alright, no division being trained, don't worry about that. Outdated equipment, that's just the destroyers. The feeling. Just put everyone in an army. There we go, that disappears. Available special project. We'll put scientists. Honestly, they're both good. But this one does have like that. We do want the flamers because we will be making some flame units. You apparently haven't got yeah, you do. Okay, so that's that. One thing I want to do, I want to select all aircraft that we got and just do this. Disband. Disband that. We'll sort that out before we do anything. Like the Navy, we got I want them to go to Kiel, which I think they'll go to, yeah. Submarines as well. Okay, not really worried about that. Okay. So we'll sort out the Navy momentarily. So let's sort all these out, go into that division. Come in now. Okay, that's that. Yeah, well, that just honestly makes me laugh when people think that coming into my channel and I just saying like, why did you steal my phone? I don't even fucking know you idiot. Oh, French. Well, actually, shouldn't I say, well, I'm a German? But yeah, anyway. Does my head in. Okay. Right, so everything is being made. This is honestly a good way to check and see. Now, I just realised it is something that I actually am not making, which I do need to make, and that is, of course, trains eventually. Well, we'll keep it there. Right, so this, I'm turning that off because, let's face it, I do not want anything to know about the Mepho bills, because the Mepho bills are horrible and nasty, and cancelling them will hurt you more than help you. But I do believe that is pretty much all that. So let's see what the current situation is. So Italy is at war at the moment with Ethiopia. We could go send people there. Do I want to? Maybe. I'm just seeing what the train's like. It's quite hilly, ain't it? So what I could do is something like this. I can just select these two, put them in another army. And then I can actually come over here and say, hey, Italy. We can't because we need to wait 1 day. Here we can actually say, hey, Italy, do you want some hand? We probably will do. You know what, let's just do that. And right, so now we can come here and say, hey, you know what? We're going to send you this, and we're going to send some air support your way. So, let's create medium bombers. But we do have these air defense, 9 air defense. No, not that. We'll send these two, okay? That's 200 there. And then we can send these guys over here. We can send these guys over there. Like once they're ready. There we go, we can send them over there, they'll go over there. What we got here? Increased trade with Dutch. Active for effects when removed. Dutch trade relations with the German Reich changed by +5. Dutch East Indies trade with German plus changed by 5. If the Kingdom of the Netherlands caves to our demands, we will receive a policy power equal to the amount invested. I mean, I do believe that England will blockade us, so we'll just keep our back lines open. So when are these volunteers turn up on the 19th? So we've got 9 days, but we do have no planes here yet because they're not turned up yet. We will do eventually. Yeah, there they are. I mean, honestly, I can't remember if Ethiopia does have good air defense. I know Spain will. but we will. Alright, so we'll send one over here. That's 100. And we'll keep one over there. So you always know when you've got good air superiority because the area will turn green. It looks like that's not too bad, but it's green, so that's one good thing. Okay, so one thing once our infantry turn up, it should be in a day. There we are. Okay, so how do I want to do this? I'm just seeing, so on the battle line here, and kind of just come here. Just help this one, just to start moving in. See, these guys should actually have the advantage, I think. The mountains and hills, so the way we're going is a lot of mountains and hills, so these guys should be good. So now what they should do is, yeah, so now they're going to start planning their attack, which is good because honestly, one thing you should always do before you attack, always make sure that your plan preparation is max. It actually helps you quite a lot. Okay, so so why this guy's getting ready, let's talk about why the Mepho builds are annoying. So what are the Mepho builds? Mepho builds is this. Basically, if I remember my history, it's something that Germany used to help finance their and hello there, finance like the rebuild of their arms and everything like that. Now, why is the Mepho build such a pain in the butt in the game? Because what this does at the moment is, as you see, there is commercial goods factories 10%. So that means that what that pretty much means is that this Mepho bill at 10% is using 10% of this, our commercial goods. So we got 37 out of 37, but we're using 15 for commercial goods. So if I do my maths, that's 22. No. Yes. Maths. Terrible. But yeah, so we have 22 empty factories to work on buildings and everything like that. If maths worked. Let me just do this, put the infrastructure on there, boom. Right, so yes, so you think the more your Mepho bills goes up, the less commercial civilians factories you have to build stuff, because it will all go on commercial goods. And trust me, I've had it where I've only had one. Even though I had like 107, I only had one civilian factory not doing commercial goods. Oh, that round was horrible. Right, battle plans. How are we looking? How are we looking? Yeah, that's gonna be quite a while. Right. Okay. What is next on the agenda? I don't want to build an agency yet because of one thing. You need 5 civilian factories to build it. Honestly, your first couple of months in the game is literally, you know, just build. You know, you want to build the infrastructure. Oh god! Right. Sorry, honestly, I am actually trying because I just finished work, so yeah. Try not to be in the same faction with just me. What, the Axis? I mean, whenever Italy goes to war, I just say, no, I'm not doing it. Alright, something happens. I heard something. It's a decision. What is it? What is our decision? Increase trade. It's only 10% at the moment. Yeah, we'll do that. Wow, that's such a bad itch on the eye. Okay. Yeah, no. When Italy goes to war, I'm just like, nope, don't want to. Yeah, they can join the Axis, but guess what? That's all that I'm gonna do. If they want to go to war, they deal with it themselves. Alright, how's our planning? Planning is good. Almost at 30%. And trust me, Italy is so useless. Okay. We shall quickly pause, and we've got the Vineland. Right. So when it comes to this game, just remember, if you're doing historically, most like on the German, I don't know if it's on any other factions, they probably are. Look out for their nation's flags right next to them. That's historically. So what's next? Well, the 4-year plan. The 4-year plan I am going to do because before I was discussing that. Yeah, so the 4-year plan, honestly, around this entire area is good. I mean, this is good. I've never really played this. I know some people have said it's good, but this here has so many good things. So, for example, here, build the Rhine Dam. That'll give you an extra dam. Dams are really good in the game. Also, Germany has this. It gives you an extra research slot. Very good. And I don't think any other country has that. You know, so it's got the, so many good options here. So, yes. Right, okay. How are we looking? Almost there. Our Panzers is, yep, we have reclaimed the Rhineland. So what does that mean? That's quite simply the Rhineland, if I remember. I wish I can't remember where the Rhineland is. I remember it being around here somewhere. Okay, so how's our it's always the amount. Now, interesting here. Italy actually did something good. They actually came down here and attacked. Unfortunately, they've become a right royal pain because now I have to redesign my battle plan. Which, honestly, I might actually, if they deal with this, I might actually send my troops this way. You know. Okay. Let me have a look. Commercial goods, you know what, we're going to get him because he's cheap and he does actually help with the MIFO bills. So. Ha ha ha. Did I done it again? Stop
Angetreten.
ruining my plans. Wait a minute.
Angetreten.
It's like I've come up with a plan. I'm like, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna do this plan, and like Italy's like, oh yeah, we're gonna think about it first. The only cool thing about it, if this happens, is your battle plan only goes down slightly. I think it's like 1% per day. So what's next? So we're not building any divisions at the moment because I want to really make some interest. Thanks in research tree. Oh, am I? Yeah, I've started work on the armor at the moment. So, right. So let's talk about this. So, why am I waiting to build or train units? Because you can, if you got the right research, you can really make an unstoppable. What did someone call them? Space Marines and everything like that. Me personally, I tend to have one infantry division for attacking and one for defending, because I guaranteed you're going to need both on the front line, especially against Poland, especially against France. You know, that's why it's very important to make sure you have the XP, because it does cost XP to do that.
Ihre Befehle?
I swear to God, if I get... I did it again, didn't I? You know what? Yeah. I'm just gonna come here. Yeah. I'm gonna come here and we're gonna attack this. Screw it. You know, that's probably the most I've seen Italy actually take Ethiopia. The last time I played this, they just sat there. Then again, it could have been a mod I was using. How much battle plan? Oh. Right, so our panzers are there. So yeah, so let's talk about this. So, for example, with this, I've actually seen people do this. That they build like one and then they just build another one, thinking, oh, that's how you make. No, basically everything here on these slots is what you build, or what this army will need. So you'll need 4 lots of light tanks, 2 mobile infantry, as well as recon company, engineer company, and support artillery. So,
Bereit zum Ausrücken.
oh, Schweinswarzen. Right, do we have any more decisions? You know what? Let's just keep the trade with Dutch going. Right. I swear to God, if I get here and you know,
Ihre Befehle?
I mean, I could attack. There's only 2 what? Only 2 infantry there, so it's kind of I could attack them, you know, but oh. Right. Oh, you know what? Yeah. So we're going to be attacking this. The reason why I'm doing this, so we can just build up our army XP. There is a few focus that actually helps that. So as you see, 91%. Apparently, this battle will last for another 3 days. So honestly, I have no qualms what to. There we go. Look, he's running back. He's like, oh my god. We're gonna move in. Right. We're gonna take this off. We're gonna actually come here. Actually, I want to come and take this. Now, of course, our battle plan. Our battle plan is actually pretty still good. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's the plan. Like watching a guy on YouTube who did a lot of tutorials for this, really awesome guy. You know, that's what he did. He went to Ethiopia, he did the war there, he went to Spain, sent some volunteers there, so got the XP. So one thing you can do to help increase your XP is this, because all this up here in the army, the navy, the air force and the navy, this, command points plus 25, army experience plus 25, it does help. And honestly, I may actually do that in a bit. Battle plan, you know what? That's a good number. Let's just go for it. There we go. 4-year plan done. So honestly, before I start working on that, I'm actually going to grab that because we got 2 wars to deal with. So, right. So, if anyone heard, now I'm sure people have played this before, but if anyone does watch this and actually has never played the game before, I don't understand how things work, I will try my best. I'm not the best. I will say that I am not the best, but I will try to simplify it. So that noise of gears grinding that you just heard, don't worry, it's not a bug or anything like that. It's the game telling you that this army here has very low supplies. Now, if I here we go. So supply map. This is the supplies. As you see, not good. Not good because here, and here are terrible for supplies. How can you fix that? There is a few ways. Hello, Joseph. They're done. I have no idea who the hell that is, but fair enough. Yeah, so a couple of ways that you can fix it, from what I remember, is this. Prioritize trucks from the stockpile to provide this army with the necessary supplies. So if I click that, and hopefully unpause the game, will that help them? Maybe. Yeah, so as you saw, this was bright red. Now it's not that bad, it's more of an orange. So they are getting the supplies. Like, you do have this one, yeah, again. So the further you get away from a supply hub, honestly, change this. If not, another thing that you can do is literally attack, build supply hub. Attack. Go Bizarre. Yeah, I still have no idea who that is.
Auf geht's!
Auf geht's! Right, back to the fight. How do you even compare it, like saying a US president? Weird. Right, so we've got that. Excellent. Indeed, indeed. A lot of people tend to forget that supplies in this game are always the main thing to cause an army to fail. I must admit, there's something about these songs make me laugh. Right, how do we F4? Oh yeah, there we go. So luckily we're going here, back here, which has very good supplies. Let's check logistics. Logistics is fine at the moment. Good. How's our construction? So we're beginning work on this. Now. The one thing I am actually going to do quickly is just do this. Anything with 80%. Anything with 80%, I'm actually going to build infrastructure, because that means that will knock it up to 100%. And like here, like 12 would be good to build. Like these two here would be good for civilians. I don't know about resources. Where is the button? FA. Right, so do something with that. Don't know yet. What surprised me, I was playing with a mod and it actually lets you build like facilities with all your research resources. Honestly, that made me laugh, because how easy would that be? You know? Right, how are we looking? The Panzer's almost done. That's still got another 15%. Not bad, not bad. And 2 on 2. And of course, these guys are hopefully attacking here, so we can come in from behind. But yeah, so far we are slowly helping out the Italians with their Ethiopia. Let's see, another trade-off? Yeah, do it. Can we do anything here? Ooh, we'll go here. That's true. That is true. Right, so what I could do for the time being is just train some about five of these constantly going. At least then we got this. I can change the template later on when I make a new one. Right, we doing right. We are good to attack. Let's go, go, go. Lovely. This fight should last about 41, 30. Yeah, we should be fine. We got the supplies, so that's not too bad. How's our research coming along? Our flamethrower tanks will be done soon, which is good. Yeah, liking it. Right, look at that, 55%. And I guarantee this will actually help the XP. See, the one thing I can never remember, I know attacking units like this, for example. Right, how many attacks the unit can make versus enemy with lower hardness? Oh yeah, so if they've got where are we? Who is it? Ain't that their defense, their hardness? Or am I missing something? For perfect example, say if your attack, quote me if I'm wrong on this, right? Soft attack, so say if you're facing another infantry and they got a hardness or I think it's a defense, you know, or is it armor? It's one of the two. And basically they got like 50 and you got that 73. That 50 won't go through, like, will be dealt with this, and whatever's left is what you will attack with, if I remember. I may be wrong, I am not sure. Quote me if I'm wrong, but probably. Okay, this, I'm not worrying about this right now, because right now I'm not really. There's only one guy here I really want to get at the moment. That's him, because he sends your. Ah, there we go. So basically, hard attack is mostly used when you want to attack, and soft attack is used for defense. Right? Okay, there we go. Right, so we can't build anything else. Excellent, that's done. We'll sort it out. Right, that's researching that. I don't need any logistics at the moment, but what I am going to do is come here, because that's doing that, but this, we're going to get that. Now, this here is kind of cool. So basically, whenever you get anything researched, right, our infantry tank design leveled up, because why? We did something for our tanks. So let's have a look here. What have we got? Breakthrough. Can't bloody remember what the breakthrough is on this. Well, for the time being, we'll just get that done. Okay, so right, so we're gonna come over here. We're actually gonna go with this. Breakthrough. Have a look at that quickly. Breakthrough. How many enemy attack a unit can attempt to avoid whilst on the offensive? Ah, I see. And of course, after. Okay. Right, so that's done. Excellent. And we're at. I'm actually going to say, you know what? Come here. Do that. Then our guys over here. Okay, excellent. That's good. Radios. These two are always good to get, but we'll get the radio first. Am I making any guns? At the moment, yes. I am making guns at the moment. the only thing I'm not making is trains at the moment. So I like tanks. I like tanks. I need to increase our production.
Angetreten.
Right, where are we? Where could we doing all this? Where is that? So it's just these two being done. So we do need more military. So if you want to build more faster military factories, like for commercial goods, so it's always civilians.
Bereit.
It is, I never work out. Outdated equipment, yes, that's just, we can get rid of that. So the reason why it's important to produce things for your army is because right here, so these infantries need at least 110 infantry equipment, 30 support and 12 artillery to be trained. So if you don't have them, then they won't get trained, and then that kind of slows down the growth of your armies. How are we doing? 20%, 17%. Put your focus on guns mostly, then support equipment, artillery, and some planes for now. Oh, we could drop that, do that. Put it down. I'll keep. Let's do that. How are we looking? We are good. Let's go in for an attack.
Bereit zum Ausrücken.
Decision. How's our Meepo bills? 22%. So 22, 40 plus 15, so that's doing all right.
Greift weiter an. Weiter, weiter.
The mountain, so our mountaineers will be really good here. And the thing is, if he falls back, he might fall back there. Which, honestly, I may go for there. Right, how are we doing over here? That will be done. Spain's not at war yet. It will be soon. Right. There we go. That's that. And we'll build the dam here. What other music have I got? See, I would play that, but I know a certain streaming platform will not like it. Right. So let's look on stuff here. So this here, industrial, I want that because that is actually really awesome. Right, next research is done. Can't really research anything else. Still got, say, a year and a half left for all these tanks. Yeah, wow, we're still 1936. Okay. So let's go with... do we need any of these yet? Basically, what these should do, they'll make things to put into your armies. Trains, not really worried about at the moment. Artillery, what we got here? Improve small cannon. Yeah, I can put that thing. Anti-tank 1 plus 1. About the Navy. Navy, not really worried about at the moment. I just realised something. I'm not actually training my Navy. Oh, what's that? Right, you guys go there. You subs go there. I really should think about like just getting all our ships, because a lot of these are level some are level 3, some are level 2, some are level 1. So okay, what we got here? Infantry weapons, hard, soft, reliability. Yeah, look at these side ones. Okay, so what was that? That was that. So I'm still working out what I want to build. That would help for 4% research, so we'll go with that. That's probably saying Mifo bills we'll be doing. Yeah, 22, so that will go up again. Our army here is doing well. And now I can think of where to attack next. We'll go here.
Ausrücken!
I think I misclicked on that. You know what? No, cancel that. What we're going to do, we're actually going to come over here. And we're going to come over here. Right, that's getting done. So as you see, our commercial, have our Mifo bills changed? Yes. So the Mifo bills have gone up by 3%, which is a pain. So instead of using 35, we are now using 34. So a bit of a pain, but not really much concern at the moment.
Befehle?
Right, so it's saying that we oh, we are making a train. So basically, let's check out logistics. So all green at the moment, so that's good. Right. So what's next? That's doing that. These two, it's kind of like a mirror, like a mirror. So you can only pick one. So you can have here that your all your industrial areas are close together if you're not really worried about being bombed. Now, if you are being worried about being bombed, you want this one, but it'll space them out. You know what? I'm not really worried about being bombed because I kid you not, I will build the biggest air defense around Germany. Nothing shall get it. Right, how is our preparation? We are there.
Befehle?
Uh, they're not ready yet. Let me just duplicate that. And I'll call this so I know exactly what that is.
Ihre Befehle?
Yeah, they're ready. Go. Oh, that ain't good. Very low support. Let's have a look at it. Oh, yeah. Hmm. See, this is the problem with Italy. Is that this here would be perfect because it's a town, and the more towns you get, the more you're more likely to win the war. Oh, excuse me, win the war. Unfortunately, Italy has other plans that they're saying, you know what, no, we don't care, we're going to go over here to this. And we
Befehle?
are losing that, so what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to tell them to stop.
Ausrücken!
Ah. I mean, I guess that's okay because honestly, I've got enough battle plan, battle prep to handle this.
Ausrücken!
Alright, so that dam's been done. So this war will last about 6 days, if that. Right, let me check. So we're all good on air superiority there. Navy, what's this? More submarines? Guess what? You're going to now. Bobbity boop. Now, technically, I normally just train these up and I'll run out and
Zeigt es
everything.
ihnen! Greift weiter an!
Alright, get that battle plan going. Here they come. Hey, look, this one I mean. Italy's like, they were going back here, but now they're like, yeah, you know what, we might, ooh, did we just cut them completely off? Not bad, not bad. I know exactly what's going to happen. It's that if I'm going to attack here and the Italians are going to go this way. But again, I could be wrong. It looks, oh no, they're actually going that way. You know what? I have a better idea. If they're going there, let's go here and then come this way. Let the Italians do some work. Right, anything, so construction one's going to be done. This is all doing well. Of course, commercial goods have gone up again. Because our MIFO bills have gone up again. Okay, right, so now, right, we'll pause because we've got something else to do now because Spain has gone to war with itself. So, what do I want to send? Maybe a Panzer. I could send 2 Panzers, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to send these 2, create an army. And we're going to say, hey, you know what, Spain, yeah, have some air support, and we're going to send these 2 with you. Right, let's see what I can do now. Medium fire. No, go back. Where is these guys? Only. Okay.
Ihre Befehle?
Right, so I need. Once our planning is done, we all move in on that. What's this? And I add 1 building slot. Okay. Is it worth 100? No, because I could probably spend 100 political power on something else. Which one do I want to go with? Let me go with that.
Achtung!
How long till they get there? Right, so, right. The reason why I haven't told where these guys can go is because I like to do one little thing here. So if I tell them to come here, what these guys will then do, you'll see in a moment, they'll pop themselves down here momentarily. There we go, 5 there. Of course, it's going to tell me, oh no, you got divisions that ain't been signed, because at the moment.
Angetreten.
Right, so we've got another dam, excellent, and then we'll Hmm. Let's get that extra resource, I think. Right, so. Excellent. It looks like our. And we're still 1960. Wow. That's all doing that. That's doing all that. This. You know what? You know what? Oh, cool. We got our flame tank as well. You know what? I'm actually going to grab this. And I want.
Angetreten.
Let's select a. Here it is.
Bereit zum Ausrücken.
Right, okay. Now, last time I played over here, right, we need to send our air support. Yeah, our fighters are very, very low at the moment. Okay, so they'll go over there. You are good to attack, go for it. Right. Is it because I ain't got no supplies?
Befehle. Zuhören.
Right, so you're... That's what I'm going to do for that. Unless the Spanish takes it over. Now the one thing you got to be careful about as well is can I send any other things to use? Probably not yet. Okay, there we go.
Ihre Befehle. Greift weiter an.
That one's going to be a pain. Right, so now in like the vanilla game, your volunteers will stay here because why? Because they're right power pain. But what we can actually say, we're gonna call back our reinforcements. Yes, that was a mod that I'm using. Are we there yet to attack? Yes, we're planning already. Excellent. Now, the cool thing about Spain is that eventually they'll allow us to send another unit out to them. Hooray, right. I think I know why I lost so many times. I always forget to do this. Always. Right. Who I fancy? Right, so soft attack. We need more soft attack. So, what I'm going to do now, because we have something really cool. I want to make a light tank. Now, this light tank is going to be this. So I want a flamethrower. We're going to say, you know what, this is going to be a improvised like flame tank. Now, I want. I want to see if I can get my. Okay, so can we get that? No, can we need 50? What do I want this? Get this. That's soft attack. I'm actually gonna make some of these. How's our construction? 20, so we're using 28. So I need a buttload of that. Maybe wrong. I don't know if that's right or wrong, but
Zuhören.
Well, I know Poland is going to be one of our main. Minus that, I might send that with these guys
Bereit.
when I can. But yeah.
Zuhören.
Begin your operation. Right, so they're all gonna go. Why did it? It's spaced out on the Polish line. Right. So, now I'm gonna add this. So that will take us up to 79, almost 80. So if I add that and then add some anti-air, so 81% defense. Not bad. Ooh. That's actually not bad. 109. 109. And what about 109 soft attack? So we've got that there, combat support artillery. Well, I could add this, which is 106. Oh man. Okay. Defense is Jesus. I think if anything gets through this, I'll be amazed. Soft attack 156. That's nice. Right, so what do we need for this? So we need light flame tanks and anti-air to be made. Right. And I will do that. Okay, so we come here, grab the anti... Hey, have I made a variant of that? No, I haven't. Well, I will now. Boom. Boom. So flame tanks, we can just add 2 there. Right. So these, honestly, I may need a lot of these. 2, 4, 6, 8. Right, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, of course, the problem is we need to change this so we're building them.
Zuhören! Zuhören!
How are we looking? We're doing all right. Can we send any more volunteers? No.
Bereit zum Ausrücken!
Alright. Let's see if we can make our hard attack higher. The only possible way I can make that is with some light tanks or mobile. combat support. Mm. It's done. Let go.
Auf geht's!
Well, I'll tell you what, Spain ain't doing too well at the moment. Hmm. Right, how is our Meatball bill? 30. Okay, that's not too bad. John Horse and Gneisener. 1 point. They're pretty much there. Yeah, at least then we're making some. Because I say this we need 14. Oh wow, okay. So anti-air strong. Okay. Hmm.
Ausrücken!
What's this? They're currently winning. Well, you know what? I've never seen that. Right. Uh, anything killer I could use? Hmm. Right, so this is going well at the moment. I'd say Spain is doing quite well actually. Did I send any more volunteers? Not yet. Hmm. This should last another 4 days.
Auf geht's! Ausrücken! Ausrücken! Ihre Befehle!
They once. Oh god, what's that line code on?
Hören! Bereit!
Right, okay, good. Where do we want to go next? Wait, Amiibo bills are gonna go. Whoa, Amiibo bills jumped. Hmm. Right. Oh, well.
Bereit. Ihre Befehle?
Hmm.
Ausrücken!
Hmm. Right. Let's start working on some of these supports.
Suchen Deckung!
And of course, this side of Spain decides to
Bereit! Ihre Befehle?
So these lights, are these even being built?
Ihre Befehle. Ziel anvisiert. Vorwärts, Männer! Abstand halten!
Well, for now, I think I'll do because I gotta get some sleep in a minute because I've got work in the morning. But yeah, no, good start, good start. Whew. But yeah, so hopefully everyone has enjoyed, and thank you for anyone that come in and threw some hints and tips and everything my way. Always appreciated. Yeah, I'll be back on tomorrow. Don't know what I'm going to be playing because, like I say, I know I want to try getting some more Final Fantasy 9 done and everything like that. So I'm going to have to see what I can do. That's the wrong ending screen. But yeah, so yeah, so I will be back on hopefully tomorrow after work, maybe, or maybe after when I get home from work, having a nap and everything like that. I will honestly just have a let's say have let's say a good think about you know what to do tomorrow and everything like that. Yeah, no, really good start. I enjoyed this. Yeah, you should catch me. Let's say hopefully I'll finish work at 2. So if I have a nap and everything, I should be streaming my usual time which is 5 p.m. Greenwich Media Time. Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays normally, but always keep an eye out because I do a lot of bonus streams as well, stuff like this or anything that I find interesting or just want to sit back and relax and play. So that's the plan. So yes. So anyway, hopefully everyone has enjoyed, and yes, I will be back on tomorrow. So until then, thanks for watching, and I will catch everyone in. So don't think anyone's who's on anyway. But yeah, so I will be. What's that? And good night. So no, I'm rambling because I'm getting tired. So yes, so everyone take care, and I shall see you guys tomorrow. So until then, catch you then.